The little girl selling roasted groundnuts at the Lagos traffic light was worth more than every luxury car waiting at the red light, but nobody knew it, not even her. Rain poured over the crowded streets of Lagos. Cars splashed muddy water as impatient drivers honked their horns. Underneath the cold rain stood 13-year-old Bridget Johnson, barefoot, clutching a rusty tray filled with roasted groundnuts. "Please buy one, just one," she begged with a tired smile. Most drivers ignored her. Some rolled up their windows. Others insulted her. One man shouted, "Go to school instead of begging." Amara lowered her head. If only he knew. She had once attended one of the best private schools in Lagos. She once lived in a mansion with a swimming pool. She once had parents who called her their greatest treasure. But everything changed 3 years ago. A terrible car accident took both her parents on the same night. Within days, her entire world disappeared. The mansion, the cars, the servants, even the smiles. Her father's younger brother, Uncle Vincent, promised everyone at the funeral, "I'll take care of Bridget, as if she were my own daughter." Everyone believed him. Nobody knew those words were the biggest lie ever spoken. That night, instead of giving Bridget a bedroom, he locked her inside a tiny storage room beside the kitchen. That was the beginning of her nightmare. Before his death, Bridget's father, Chief David Johnson, was one of Lagos' most respected real estate developers. His company built luxury estates across Nigeria. He trusted his younger brother more than anyone. So his will named Vincent as temporary guardian until Bridget turned 18. Vincent cried loudly during the funeral. He hugged guests. He quoted Bible verses. Everyone called him a wonderful brother. The very next morning, his smile disappeared. He slapped Bridget for asking where her school uniform was. "You don't need school anymore. You need to earn your food." His wife, Clara, laughed. "We are not raising a princess." From that day, Bridget washed clothes, scrubbed floors, cooked meals, fetched water, cleaned toilets. She slept hungry while Vincent's children wasted food. Every night she whispered to the only family photo she had hidden beneath her pillow, "I miss you, Mommy. I miss you, Daddy." Little did she know, someone, somewhere, was searching for her, unknown to Bridget. Her father never left her poor. Months before his death, Chief Johnson had transferred millions of dollars into a protected inheritance trust. It included luxury estates, company shares, foreign investments, cash accounts. Everything belonged to Bridget. There was only one condition. She had to be found personally when she turned 18. But someone intercepted the letters. Someone bribed lawyers. Someone forged signatures. That someone was Uncle Vincent. He believed no one would ever discover the truth. He was wrong. Thousands of miles away, an elderly businessman named Richard Coleman stared at an old family photograph. His eyes suddenly froze. The smiling little girl in the picture looked exactly like someone he thought he had seen on a Lagos street. Richard Coleman had been Chief Johnson's closest business partner for over 20 years. When he arrived in Lagos for an investment conference, he couldn't stop thinking about that street girl. "It can't be, but those eyes." He instructed his driver, "Take me back to Marina tomorrow morning." Meanwhile, Bridget spent the evening counting the money she had earned. It wasn't enough. Vincent became furious. He threw the tray across the room. Groundnuts scattered everywhere. "You'll stay on the streets until midnight tomorrow." Bridget quietly picked them up, without complaining, without crying, but someone standing outside the gate had witnessed everything. The next afternoon, traffic came to a halt. Luxury SUVs lined the roadside. Richard stepped out. He watched Bridget carefully. When she smiled politely at a customer, his heart skipped. That smile, exactly like David's. He slowly approached. "What is your name?" "Bridget." "What is your father's name?" She hesitated. "My daddy was Chief David Johnson." Richard's hands began shaking. Tears filled his eyes. "My God, I've finally found you." Before Bridget could understand, a black SUV suddenly screeched to a stop. Uncle Vincent jumped out. His face turned pale. "What are you doing talking to this man?" Richard looked directly into Vincent's eyes and spoke one sentence that made Vincent's knees weak. "I know exactly who she is." Vincent grabbed Bridget's arm. "Come home now." But Richard refused to move. "I've spent 3 years looking for this child." Crowds began gathering. Street traders stopped selling. Drivers came out of their cars. Everyone sensed something unusual. Richard slowly removed an old photograph from his wallet. It showed himself, Chief David Johnson, and little Bridget sitting on her father's lap. The crowd gasped. Vincent's face lost all its color. Then Richard made a phone call. "I've found David's daughter. Bring the lawyers. And bring every document." Within minutes, police sirens echoed through the busy streets of Lagos. Bridget had no idea. Her life was about to change forever.